Loved ones, we are live, baby. Random live, you know what I mean? And whether I get one to join me or I'm just uploading it, you know what I mean? I'll go ahead and throw it up. What I wanted to discuss at random is just YouTube do's and don'ts. YouTube do's and don'ts based on my experience now, the YouTube journey now. I'm just out and about getting my steps in. It's a beautiful day, nice little breeze. So I decided to just jump on the live, you know what I mean, and just share some do's and don'ts. So let's get right into it. Get started. That's the first do. Cliche as it sounds, as many times as you heard it, like just go ahead and start the channel. Like it's never going to be a perfect time. You're never going to know everything. You're never going to get everything right. Even if you begin just recording yourself for practice and you never really upload them. You may have heard me say that in videos on my channel before, but just get started. Like start your channel. It may not even necessarily be YouTube. It could be Instagram. It could be other, platforms, wherever you want to create content, long form, short form, whatever. Get started right away. It's been a hell of a journey so far. I'm grateful, YouTube partner. Super grateful. Could not have done that without you all showing love. I appreciate it. Definitely, some missteps along the way, but nothing that I couldn't come back from, nothing that I couldn't learn from. So I'm grateful, becoming more and more comfortable in front of the camera. This is going up raw and uncut, no editing on this. This is live, and we're going to throw this up. That's how much I believe in it. That's how much I believe in you. So I'm thankful, and I'm grateful for you, loved ones. Appreciate all the support, and we're just going to keep it going. I'm not in any particular hurry. I'm on my own creator journey. I'm not competing with anyone but myself, and I'm remaining inspired by, other creators that I watch, the mistakes that I make, like things that I see and I can learn from. I'm inspired by you, and I appreciate every comment that I get, in any email, any thumbs up, just any love, any gratitude that I'm shown, any genuine energy, for better or for worse. I appreciate that, and I thrive on that, and we're gonna keep it going. So that's the initial YouTube do. Like just go ahead and get started. It's no time like the present. In keeping with getting started right away, what I'm gonna say is don't blow a bag. Like don't blow a bag. Like I got monetized primarily using my phone to record. I've had a camera for a while, and smartphones and iPhones these days, like they record in great quality, so there's no point in going into excess debt or anything like that trying to get a camera, because I'm gonna tell you, it ain't even so much the body of the camera itself, it's the lenses. Lenses can get very expensive. Excuse me, I'm gonna take a sip. Lenses can get very expensive, so keep that in mind, and all the different accessories. Microphones, you definitely want to have a microphone so that you're capturing great audio, but you can do that online. You can pick up a microphone that you can use even if you have wired headphones. If you have wired headphones, that's kind of how I started out as well, just using that microphone that you would use to be able to make phone calls through your headphones. You can use that to record in for your voiceovers and for your lives, and even in your videos you can use wired headphones, so don't hesitate. All right, do not blow a bag. Do not feel like you have to compete with other creators and all the equipment that they have and all the fancy stuff you see them do. You'll grow, and then you'll find your own pocket. You'll find your own style about that. All right. Another don't set unrealistic expectations, and do not have unrealistic thoughts of perfection for your channel. It's like you have a vision of how you want your videos to look, but until you get in the routine of it, you understand how to shoot, you understand angles, you understand how you look and sound on camera, you understand like how you want to convey your message, it's going to be hard, to set a realistic expectation. So that's why I say just practice. Even if you don't upload it, just practice shooting and becoming familiar with how you look on camera and how your footage is going to look. And then in editing, you can kind of clean up some things. You can, add in things that you want. If you happen to miss anything, you can take out things that you don't necessarily want. So that's the beauty of editing. But don't seek perfection, because some of the best parts of us is our flaws and like things about us that are not perfect. That's what gives our our own unique personality, and it's like there's only one you. There's only one of you. So do that and be comfortable doing that and being that. So that's what I would say. Don't create your channel with expectation. All right. So let me give you a do. Be consistent. Just like anything else, eating habits, finances, working out, like consistency will take you over the top when motivation, inspiration, when just excitement or feeling like it, like when all those things kind of waver, and they will, hold yourself accountable. That's a YouTube do for sure. In order to be a successful creator, you're going to have to find a way to be consistent. All right. Be consistent for sure. It's necessary. Now, with consistency, you want to maintain your levels or you want to grow. Be as consistent as you possibly can while maintaining your levels. You know, people can tell, like when you just putting content out there, or like you slacking, you're not even trying, it's not well thought out, it's not planned, you're just regurgitating something that you heard. Like people could tell that, and people aren't inspired by that. Like people are watching us because they want to be entertained, they want to laugh, they're seeking specific information, or because you're, you know, telling a story. So that's usually why people watch creators. So be consistent, you know, just like, you know, back in the days, you expected to see your favorite program on TV. You expected it to show up every Friday, and it did, you know, for the most part, unless there was a strike or something, you know what I mean? But you got to be consistent. You got to show up for people, because people begin to connect with you. You know, once people connect with your content, and be forthright, be honest, you know, seek the input of the people that watch you, and show appreciation by being consistent and standing tall and being a woman and man on your word. So that's going to bring me to my next YouTube do. Like authenticity. Authenticity. People can tell when like you're just doing something that you saw somebody else do and it's not really you, and it doesn't go over. Like it's not going to land. Like if you were a comedian, like you wouldn't want to tell a joke that somebody else already told. Like don't do that. Plan, you know, that's why it's important to plan. I have sessions about my channel where I just sit there and brainstorm. Like I plan ideas, I write out treatments, I write out little scripts. Some content requires you to research it, so do your research if that's what you need to do, so you can speak intelligently about the topic. And you know, like I said, you just want to be yourself. Be yourself. Don't focus on trying to make the same video as someone else the exact same way. It can be kind of difficult because there's nothing new under the sun, you know what I mean? But you could always put your own spin on things. You can put your own style to it, and people will, you know, show appreciation for that, for your authenticity and for your originality, you know? So be comfortable in your own skin. Like I think people admire that and they respect that when they can tell that you're comfortable in your own skin and that you're really being yourself and you're not looking to be like, exactly like someone else. YouTube don't. This one is going to be a little controversial, but I would say don't do it just for the money. And the reason I say that that might be a little controversial is because at the end of the day, being a content creator is not free. I'm going to tell you. In the beginning stages, when you're first starting to do it, you know, while I already mentioned based on my own experience, you know, don't feel like you have to have everything to get started. Don't feel like you need to go into debt. Don't feel like you need a blow bag to get started. Being a content creator is not free, you know. Eventually I'm going to come to a point, if there's any interest in it, I'm going to show, you know, my desk setup, and I'll show a lot of the equipment that I've picked up, a lot of the things that I've accumulated over time through, you know, the process of me, you know, becoming a content creator. I'll show you all everything that I picked up. Like, it's great to have those things, and a lot of it I do use regularly. But if you're just chasing being a content creator for the money, you want to make an impact, you know. Let your focus be making an impact. Like I said, whether that's through your storytelling, your personality, if you're going to vlog, if you're going to show people how to do something, again, your meal prepping, is fitness, whatever the case may be. It's, you know, kid related content. You're showing up close and personal, you and your family, relationship, whatever the case may be, look to make an impact more than you're looking to make money. As far as I'm concerned, and I apply this to like just my day-to-day life, my professional life, everything. Like if I take care of business, if I stand tall, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, the money will come. But money is usually like a byproduct of, you know, hard work and commitment. I can't promise you, you know, how much you're going to make. I can't promise you a timeline. Like I can't say 100%. Everybody's creator journey is different. So I can't say for sure in a year you're going to be monetized. I can't say for sure in 6 months you're going to be monetized. But I'm learning more and more, man. The most remarkable things, the most remarkable experiences in life take risk. Like you have to be able to take a calculated risk, bet on yourself, believe in yourself. And for me personally, like this is a passion. Like I enjoy doing this. Can I see myself being a creator full time? Absolutely. And I would love that opportunity because I feel like I could really cut my teeth and really just put my back into it. You know, I give as much of it as I can, you know, looking to, again, maintain my consistency and do it at a high level, but it can be tough. I have other obligations outside of YouTube that require my energy and my attention as well. Plus, you always want to keep, you know, something for yourself, a piece of life that's for yourself. It's important because it helps you keep your energy high. It helps you maintain your peace, you know, and don't be discouraged, you know, but be looking to make an impact more than you're looking to make money. Like I said, people could feel that, you know, people want to be inspired and you want to build community. Like you want to build community. You want people who are watching your videos because they genuinely, you know, they're taking a liking to you. They want to hear what you have to say. They want to connect with you. And that's why, in my experience, you know, people subscribe and people continue to come back because they're connecting to you. They're finding value in what you do. They like the way you move. They like, you know, your topics, what you talk about. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know. If people really mess with you and you're making an impact, it doesn't need to be perfect in my experience. I don't know that I've made a perfect video yet. I don't know if or when that'll ever happen, but that's not a goal of mine. I don't look at it like that. Try not to put too much pressure on myself. So don't do it for the money. You know, not everybody's journey is the same. Some people can get monetized, you know, off of 10, 15 videos. For some of us, it takes a little longer. But make sure that, you know, you're enjoying the process and you're actually doing it because you like it and because you want to make a positive difference. Not that you're doing it, you know, just for financial reasons, because it takes time. Don't compare yourself. That's another don't. Don't waste your time. It's a waste of time. It's not going to change the outcome. It's not going to make your content better. It's not going to make you a better creator. It's only going to, you know, take your energy from you. And that's creative energy that you need. You know, there's been times where I had to like shoot a video multiple times. There's been times where I got up in the middle of the night, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, because that's when it's the most still and the most quiet in my home, to record a video, set up all the lights, get everything situated. And my thought process wasn't there. It felt like I was forcing it. So I kind of had to step away and revisit it. But when I went back to do it, I was happy. I was pleased with the footage that I got. That happens sometimes. So don't compare. Don't compare yourself to creators. It's the power of editing. You know, sometimes I've had like videos that seemed like they were kind of all over the place, and I had to keep turning off the camera and turning it back on and shooting in multiple clips, but I was able to edit it together to make it look cohesive and make it look, you know, make it come together, allow it to be a solid video, and it worked out. So sometimes that happens for me, you know. There's videos where I really planned, I took my time, and it didn't do as well as I would have hoped. But there was another video that I kind of just shot on the fly, and it kind of flew, you know. YouTube is like that. The algorithm isn't necessarily perfect. The algorithm is not the enemy, but it's not perfect. And then there's also, you know, a human impact to it, because, you know, you need people to watch. You need people to respond. You need people to like, and you need people to comment to help get you impressions and get you seen, get your content out there. So don't waste your time comparing. It's not gonna help. It's not gonna change the outcome at all. Another YouTube do, I would say, it's a great tip. Stack your content. That's something that I'm learning to do more and more. I'm in aviation, and so we have seasons throughout the year that get really, really busy, and it's hard. The type of work that I do professionally, it can be mentally taxing on me, so it's hard after a long day at the office or whatever to create with high energy and with vigor and with excitement. Sometimes that can be hard to do. So I'm learning more and more to create timeless content that I can backlog, edit up, and kind of have set to the side. Or if I know I have a trip coming up, like let's say you have something that you're going to do, you have something that's going to keep you from being able to record on your usual schedule, like kind of be ahead of schedule. Get a calendar for yourself, a planner, do it in your phone, however you choose to keep track of it. But as a creator, it's like running a business. That's how I treat my channel, like a business, because that's essentially what you're looking to turn it into. That's the mindset. And I'm the type of person, I like to be it before I see it. I want to learn things that put me in a position to where when the opportunities happen, I'm already ready. Wealth and success is a mindset. You don't become that because you get more money or because you get more reach or because you get that access. You become successful in your habits first. You become wealthy in your habits first, in my opinion. So I try to treat my channel like a business and be organized about it and take it seriously. And with that comes organization and being on a schedule. So create a schedule for yourself, how you want to record, when you want to record, and as much as you can when you have the opportunity to do so. Stack your footage, keep your footage, and then that way you can kind of edit and plan. If there's ever a time where you're not going to be able to put out a video, you'll already have something that you can go ahead and schedule to release. So I would recommend that. Another YouTube don't that I would like to mention, because I definitely don't want to be too negative on this. I'm just kind of giving you tips, things that I wish that I would have known. Let's see here. I want to talk about shorts a little bit. So, in my opinion, based on my experience, shorts do have a place, but I think you want to ask yourself, in this age of short form content that we're in, if shorts work for the type of content that you make. In my opinion, just ask yourself, if you watch shorts or if you watch reels on Instagram, if you watch TikTok, what are the type of videos that you like to watch? I feel like some content doesn't necessarily correlate or cross over for shorts, because the idea is you want to be able to hold the viewer's attention, right? And you're only getting a sample size in a few brief moments. So I feel like action, comedy, pranks, people want to see cute things, cute babies. You might see, I'm just giving you examples off the top. Puppy dogs, dance moves, or fitness videos, meal prep. These are things where I think shorts would be great. It depends on your audience. Consider your audience, because what can end up happening is, while you may put out a short, let's say it gets 2,000 or 3,000 views, right? And you get 250 subscribers from those shorts. They may not necessarily translate to your long form content. And what will end up happening is you'll have empty subscribers. Meaning they subscribe to your channel because of a short that you made, but they're not really watching your long form content. So I think it's important to know and be connected to your audience, in the sense that what they want to see. It's important. This is a do. So this is like a double whammy. This is a do. Take into consideration your audience when you're making your content. Don't just make videos for you. Don't just make the videos that you want to make. Think about the audience. Ask yourself, who's going to watch this? Who am I making this video for? Who is this video going to help? It's important as a creator that you're enjoying the content that you're making. But like I said, if you're seeking to make an impact, you have to ask yourself, who is this for? The same way when you go, gift shopping, you have to ask yourself, who is this for and what do they like? It's the same thing, kind of. Now, obviously, you're not going to be able to please everybody. So, don't get it confused. But, just ask yourself that key question. Who is this for? Who could get some enjoyment from this, who can benefit from this video, who is watching. And that'll kind of help you decide your approach and, you know, how you want to come across in a video. Are you a long form or a short form content creator? It's a valid question. And they're not, you know, necessarily like interchangeable. Yes, two things can be true at the same time, but I think it's unique if you're just starting out, that you're getting great, you know, response from your long form content, but you're also getting stellar responses from your short form. Again, every rule has an exception. This isn't meant to be negative. I would never say, you know, outright that you can't do something or you can't find success in something, because it's not for me to say, and I want you to find that. That's why I'm sharing information as a monetized content creator with you, but just keep that in mind. And if you're going to make shorts, I would say be consistent in it too. Don't necessarily like make a short and then you don't make another one for months and months. You know, you kind of make the decision, is that something that you're actually going to do and commit to, or do you want to focus on long form content? You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with focusing on long form content. I was watching, you know, a creator who, you know, large platform, quite a bit of subscribers and viewers, and she was talking about how there were people, you know, based on studies and research that they did, there were people who would unsubscribe. I would not recommend, and I wouldn't do it on my channel. I wouldn't be the type of creator who makes 3 or 4 or 5 shorts, you know, based on a long form video that they did, because some people, you know, resent like their timeline or their subscriptions being flooded with all these shorts. Some people don't like that, especially if they're not, again, action packed. It's not like some battle rap or a funny prank or, you know, something that constitutes like a quick bite. In my humble opinion as a creator, not everything constitutes a quick bite that a substantial amount of people will want to watch. You know, you make that determination for yourself, but it's something to think about. I don't want you to be discouraged, but, you know, think about yourself from the perspective of a viewer. What types of shorts do you prefer to watch? You know, when you're going through and you're just watching shorts and you're not, you know, viewing long form content, what is it that you're looking for? How is it that you're looking to be entertained? I think people who have sponsorships, that's another great example of a time where if you have a large subscriber base and, you know, you do paid promotions or you review products that you pick up, like that'd be a great opportunity to do shorts. So it's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, so that's what I would say. Longer short form content, which kind of avenue are you going to go down? And if you're looking to do both, like have a strategy about it, have an understanding about it, and you'll be all set to go. Don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to try different things. If for some reason you make a video and it doesn't land, you could always take it down from your channel. You know what I mean? But the beauty of YouTube is content lives on forever on YouTube. So this is one of the only platforms where when you make a video and you upload it, unless you take it down, it'll stay up there. And I always thought that was cool. I always had an appreciation about that. So yes, let's think of a couple more from an authentic perspective of a creator. Take the time. This is a YouTube dude. Take the time to respond to your comments. Interact with your community. Show appreciation and respect. If you get recommendations, take heed to that as much as you can. I've gotten requests via email to make videos that I didn't feel that I was well enough versed in to speak on, or that I hadn't had experience in. I tend to want to make videos that I can, you know, I feel like I'm empowered to do based on my own personal experience, or if it's the type of topic that I can research and become more knowledgeable in. But if it's something that I haven't lived or I don't know anything about, and I'll be honest and I'll say that, you know. If you happen to get requests, comments, respond to your comments, you know. I don't feel like I'll ever be too big to actually, you know, respond to my comments, as long as I can do it in a way that's healthy. I'll always do it as long as I can do it in a way that's healthy and that I feel comfortable with. But I like to do that and show my appreciation to the people. People take time to watch your videos. Like, you can make time depending on, you know, the response of a video. If I need to, you know, sit in front of my laptop or sit on my phone for a couple hours and just respond to comments, I'll do that. And I'm going to give individual responses. I don't like to really just do the copy and paste, like where I'm giving everybody the same generic answer. Like, I try my best to interact with people and cultivate relationships, because that's what I'm looking to do, is build community here on YouTube. That's always been the goal. That's always been what I wanted, is to be able to network, you know, and really hear from people and really make an impact on people. So that's a do. Take time to respond to your comments and to engage with people. You know, show love. Put that good energy out there so you can get that good energy back. Another thing, this is a YouTube don't be discouraged by trolls. Don't be discouraged by negativity. Not everybody's gonna like everything you do. There's gonna be videos where you may get thousands of views. There may be some where you only get 10 or 20. If you go to my channel, it's very much like that. But it's not gonna deter me, because for one, I really enjoy it, and for two, I'm more about the impact and I'm more about, you know, the quality than the quantity. And I know as long as I continue to be consistent and I continue to do the work, I know that, you know, things will get better. And like I said, I feel like for where I am, I'm doing well. I'm just a baby creator. I'm not minimizing, you know, my accomplishment or what I've been able to do so far, but I view myself as a baby creator with a lot more to learn and a lot more to do. So I'm not discouraged at all in any way. And I'm extremely grateful for the journey so far and the opportunity and what I've been able to accomplish so far. And I tend to play the long game, you know. That's another YouTube do, play the long game. But as far as this YouTube, don't be discouraged by trolls, because people aren't necessarily accountable online the same way that they are in person. Some people are just mean, man. Some people are just nasty. Some people are going to say mean things. Block it to keep it moving. And I'm to the point right now with my channel, I don't care if you thumbs it up or down. You can thumb it down if you want, that's fine too. That's still energy, that's still a response. I'll take that. I've had times where, you know, people were looking to nitpick me, and I'm not being melodramatic about it, because I get way more love than any negativity. Like, I really don't even get that much negativity, to be honest with you. It's just the nature of the content I make. But again, you can't make everyone happy, so sometimes you may get, you know, a slick comment. You may, you know, get a troll. You may get somebody that is bitter, or they're not necessarily pleased with where they are in life or what they're doing, and instead of focus on something positive that you did in the video, they want to nitpick it, you know. Mr. and Mrs. Technicalities, you know, you might not enunciate a word perfectly, or, you know, you may have a small error. Don't fret. Like, don't dwell on it. Learn from it, keep it moving. If you make a mistake, just improve upon it. But I try not to like poke at people either. Like, I try not to let my pride come into it where like I go back and forth with people. I try not to participate in that, because it's just bad energy. And again, like, these are people who don't know me in real life. Like, don't take things personal. That's another thing I would say too. Do not take social media, being a creator, like, you got to be thick-skinned to do this. If you want to do it at a high level and you want to do this like for the long haul, like, I would definitely say it's important to be thick-skinned, because again, not everybody's gonna want to see you win. And I mean, that's real life too. Excuse me. That's real life too. Not everybody wants the best for you. Not everybody wants to see you win. That's just the truth. So use it as motivation. Remain inspired. Life is good. So remain inspired and enjoy it. Enjoy the process. Do not allow yourself to become discouraged. And learn as much as you can. You know, become a student. That's another YouTube do. It's another YouTube do. Become a student. Become a student of the platform. You know, titles are important. Thumbnails are important. That's like a first impression in a job interview, excuse me, is the thumbnail, is the title. Like, look to make great impressions. You know what I mean? It makes a difference. Just think about it. Take your, you know, take your creator hat off and put your viewer hat on. Like, what makes you click a thumbnail outside of like someone that you're subscribed to or that you're already familiar with? What makes you click that video? Just ask yourself that. What makes you click a video? Something has to catch your attention. Something has to catch your attention. So, titles, thumbnails, keywords, the description, things like that also play a part. You know, look to make an impactful first impression as much as you can. Again, that comes with experience, in my opinion. Like, it takes time. That's something that I'm still working on as a creator. Staying true to myself and enjoying what I'm doing, but like looking to make an impact, and you know, just looking for that opportunity to continue to show who I am and show what it is that I can do, show what it is that I bring to the table, but keep it positive. You know, don't feed into negativity and don't let it get you down. Don't beat yourself up. You kind of got to have a short-term memory and be thick-skinned as a creator. So that's my contribution. You know, as always, let me know. Questions, comments, or concerns, send an email to askbizlifestyle@gmail.com. askbizlifestyle@gmail.com. You can DM me. Go ahead and check me out on Instagram. That's at worthy, XIIXII, worthy 1212 on Instagram. Feel free to check me out. And it's Biz Lifestyle. I'm here. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to continue getting my steps in, but I just wanted to take this opportunity at random, just impromptu live. Go ahead and throw it up. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the journey, and be on the lookout for me, because I have no intentions on stopping. It's only up from here, and we're going to continue to grow. So stay tapped in, stay locked in, and I'm grateful for you. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. I appreciate you.